So, here we are. Today is my first Facebook Live on Friday at 1 p.m. And I'm just going to be out here just sharing my new journey and my new experiences in this world. And again, I'm nervous AF and I apologize for me. I'm outside, I'm in the garden at my house. The smoke has cleared up a bit here in my area, so that's good. And hopefully that's better for our firefighters out there. And again, the heat is not too crazy here, and it's California sun. But again, I hope you're all doing fabulous on this Friday. And again, don't mind me. I'm just gonna be using my fan to cool down because boy, it is hot out here. But it's okay. So, before I move on to my new journey, every time I do a Facebook Live or a Instagram Live, again, shout out to my Instagram fans and my Facebook friends, I'm gonna light a candle. So every time I start a new conversation, I will light this candle, and every time I close the close the conversation, I'm gonna turn the candle off. Why? Because a really important person who's helped me kind of guide myself through my life in the last year and a half, after experiencing a couple of different life events, has helped me kind of share how important lighting a candle can be. So, as I light this candle, don't mind me, I'm just lighting my candle. And to be honest, I got this one at Bath and Body Works. Shout out to my family who works there. But it smells like the autumn leaves. It's called Leaves. So it reminds me of that. So I'm just gonna light it and just kind of open up the room outdoors, and just kind of let that light guide me in my new journey. I'm gonna tell you what my new journey is. So stay tuned. It's not gonna be long. I'll probably be on here for about 10-15 minutes. And again, it is hot in this California sun under this umbrella. But again, I'm outside. I have a couple of hours to myself, so I'm able to do my thing and move forward. So, moving forward, the candle again symbolizes me starting a conversation, and I will turn it off as soon as we're done. And for me, that's starting a new chapter, but then also closing it. So, something I've been wanting to do for so long was start conversations and just kind of share who I am and what I'm about, and share my story with friends and family who don't know the full effect of my life, and my stories and what I have to offer to this world. But also, I would love to hear everybody else's story and what they have to offer and what they have to give to this world. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I do have a new mentor who's actually in the chat room today on Facebook. So that mentor is kind of helping me just kind of gather my thoughts, gather my story, and be ready to tell it to the world. And again, in June, I wrote a keynote speech for graduation, and again, that was the first time I actually put my life into a conversation, and I think it was just, I felt really amazing after I was able to share that. So don't mind me, I'm just hanging out on a Friday. So that's a little update on what I'm kind of working on. And again, there's so many other things behind it. And as you guys are going to start seeing the hashtags come out, hashtag Chef Carlos is one story in its own. And then there's going to be another one called the hashtag Big Ain't Bad. And again, that's a story for next week. So stay tuned to the end of this conversation so you can find out what next week's topic is. And then it's just going to keep rolling out from there. Again, I've experienced a lot in my life, and I would love to share it with the world. And if the world wants to hear me, definitely open up its ears. And again, if there are some people who don't really care, it's okay. I'm still gonna be here telling my story, doing my thing, living my life. I do have my crystal light here cooling down, so don't mind me just drinking my crystal light, trying to get this, summer figure keep going on, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so here I am, just doing my thing, saying hi to all my people on Instagram, saying hi to my friends on Facebook. So first topic, the new journey. So I have a new routine, and I'm excited to do this, and I've had so many things that I wanted to do, and everything I've done I've dedicated to my job. And again, a lot of you know what I do for a living, and I love my job, and I love the agency I work for, and I love what I do for my community. But again, I never had the time to focus on me as a person or my personal goals. I think a lot of my personal goals were already have met, and I'm only 31, and I'm like, I've already accomplished so much in my life that I'm like, what's next, you know? And I'm always at that point where I'm always asking myself, okay, I had an amazing year this year. What's next, you know? So I've finished off some really great accomplishments, and I am where I am now, and I'm again only 31, so I'm like thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You know? So that's kind of what led me to starting this conversations and starting this journey. Um, and again, this is kind of what's next. It's me sharing who I am with not just my, Instagram followers or my Facebook friends, but like who else can hear this story that I can also benefit, who I can impact. And so going from there. Um, I'm just gonna move forward with that. So, with that said, the new journey basically is I'm making time for myself, which is so important. And so before, I would always wake up at what 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, sit there right away, grab my phone, start those emails, start those conversations. Hey, you forgot this. Hey, we got to do that. Hey, don't forget this is going out. And that was all kind of work related. But I was like, I need to step back and just focus on me. And that's kind of where I am. So I wake up now at 5:45. I set the alarm every day for 5:45. I get up, I do my thing, and again, that first hour of my day, I'm just hanging out and I'm vibing. And lately, I've only sat by the door. I opened the door. Yeah, it was cool air, a little hint of smoke in the air because of the fires, but not too bad. And I just drank my tea and just hung out and just did my thing, not on my phone. I did some meditations. Yeah, I'm learning meditation. So if y'all know what meditations are, I've learned what it is and how it works. Thank you to YouTube, who actually has these self guided meditations on there. So I'm introducing that into my life just so I can be able to clear my head and move forward, right? So that's one thing I've been doing. And again, I'm doing that at night too. So from 9 to 10 p.m., it's just me time, my thing, doing my thing, living my life, and just focusing on myself. And if that's washing dishes, if that's working on content for these lives, it's working on images to kind of post and keep myself relevant with what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be doing during that time. So that's part one of my journey. And again, this is part two. And then there's some other things in the works that I'm working with that involves, websites and the hashtags and marketing and branding, but also how to put myself out there. And that's another part of it, putting myself out there, starting this journey, starting this new life, starting my new routine. And that way I can share a little bit of Chef Carlos or just Carlos with the world, right? So that's what I'm doing here, and that's kind of what my focus is. And today I just wanted to I had a chance to start this topic, and I was like, you know what? I've already put it out there. People liked it. People were tuning in. People were, commenting that they're excited to watch and listen. And so here I am. I'm doing it. I'm putting my foot forward and keeping myself accountable for it. So that's what I'm doing, right? So it's time. Again, like I said, there's some other things that I'm working on that I'm gathering so much information for. And again, when the time is right, I will announce what it is. And again, it's something that I've wanted for so long, and I've had all these moving parts to it. But now that I've met the right individuals in my life, I'm able to put that item forward. So, again, making time for yourself, I've learned, is so important. And it's not only to keep you going out and keep vibing, and then during this time, we have this pandemic in front of us. And again, that's another important piece of this, but also you're out there taking care of so many people day in, day out. You have to, come back and take care of yourself. And that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm, as my mentor would say, I'm over the top living. And if you're on my Facebook, you'll see who that is. And again, this person has been, Norman, I'm just going to put that out there. Obviously, it's you. He just kind of just helped me, guide me, and just kind of move forward. And again, um, I want to share a lot of life events with you all because I feel like so many people can connect with it. And yeah, food is such a big part of my life. As you know, I'm a chef, and food is literally food for the soul. So it feeds my soul, and it makes my life happy, and it makes people that I work with happy, and everybody I get to chance to feed my food to makes them happy. So food is not just something we eat every day in and out. Food is something that gives someone a career, a job. It gives someone hope. It gives someone a chance to be creative, and creativity is so huge and so important. So, again, this is just my first Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Next week, we're going to do it again Friday at 1 p.m. And next week's topic is Big Ain't Bad. Okay. And Big Ain't Bad is more about body positivity. So, living my life in one way and then making sure I'm portraying my life in another way. So, Big and Bad is next Friday at 1. But again, food is so much more. There's, the recipe side of it, there's the word side of it, there's the direction side of it, when you're making any food. So, yeah, I'm just out here doing my thing, sharing my information with you all and sharing my story. Again, this is the main goal. I will have different topics, and I'm joining a couple podcasts. So on Monday, there's one that's going live that I've been asked to be a part of in Texas. So you might see another live next Thursday podcast with an amazing person who does amazing work in the Texas area. So tune in for that. Again, just follow my Instagram, follow my Facebook, and you'll see that I'll go live on both, platforms, but you'll be able to see kind of what's next. So I'm seeing a lot of friends kind of just say hello. So hi everybody on Facebook, people I haven't seen or heard from, and on Instagram I've seen a lot of people pop up and just say hi, and I'm trying to wave to you all, but that's just too hard for me to multitask in my life. But again, I hope you're all just doing great. It's a Friday. It's a fabulous Friday in my opinion. So again, I'm just gonna cool myself down, but I'm excited, and so that's that's just really it. That's it in a nutshell. Like I said, it's going to be 10 to 15 minutes long today, and I just wanted to share that information with you. Like I said, I have my new routine and I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to make time for me and myself and my goals and my obligations that I have to not only myself, but I think to the world. So I hope that's good enough for today. Feel free to send me a message. Feel free to comment. Feel free to do anything like that and just share with me how you feel. What are your thoughts? What are we thinking? Has Chef Carlos hit that side of the world in the the deep end? But no, I'm vibing. I'm doing my thing. I'm going out there, and I'm ready to just move forward. So, um, thank you. It's just I've been seeing some amazing words on the other side. So inspirations is huge. So I'm gonna try to be that inspiration for someone, and just like someone else was inspiration for me, and that's kind of how it all starts, right? Giving someone the platform, giving someone that chance, giving that someone that energy, and say, you know what, you got this, you can do this. This is all you, and we're not here to down anyone. We're not here to shame anyone. We're just here to do us and do what we got to do. So I'm ready. Again, I have on my Instagram many people commenting from different parts of this world. I have followers and friends that are from different parts in the world and countries and states, and I'm just seeing you all come in and giving me some love, and that's amazing. And again, shout out to my locals over here on Facebook. So that's all I'm gonna do is just clear the air, clear the space, give my time, to me. And yeah, we all live in a crazy world, and we all live in a crazy environment that we just are go, go, go. And sometimes you gotta stop, literally just sit down and just look at your surroundings and see who you are and see what you're doing. So here we are. All right. So that's it for me. Again, I set my foot forward and I just did my thing. And again, next week's topic is also known as hashtag Big Ain't Bad. And that's about body positivity. So we might be in a different setting next week. You might see a little more of me. You might see a little more of this area that I'm in. So be who you are, be proud, and hashtag yes Chef Carlos, and hashtag Big Ain't Bad. And again, I'm just living that bear life, that bougie life, bear and bougie life kind of thing. And again, I'm big and tall, I'm bearded, and I'm fabulous. So if you got something with that, let me know. I'm here to help support and guide. All right, everyone? So thank you all for tuning in to my first Facebook Live about myself, and I'm ready to move forward. And so, like I said, I lit the candle in the beginning, and this has been able to start my new chapter and my new journey, and now I'm just going to blow it out and just be ready to close this conversation and get ready for the next one. So all right, everybody. So thank you so much. Thank you to my Instagram people. Thank you to my Facebook people. Love you all. Stay positive, stay hopeful, and just put yourself first. That's all you gotta do. All right, bye everyone.